Hi, beloved. How are you doing? Welcome. Today, can we talk about anger? Take a deep breath, focus in, and let's explore the interconnection of the mind, body, and spirit's perspective on this powerful emotion. I used to think anger was something to avoid, messy, uncomfortable, something I had to shove down, but I've come to see it so differently now. It's a life force, a signal flaring up when our boundaries or needs get trampled. It's not the enemy, you guys. It's trying to tell us something matters. And I think by sharing just two words and looking at their origins, you'll really get the point of this little chat today. First, let's look at anger itself. It comes from Old Norse, meaning to grieve, vex, distress, to be vexed at, to take offense with. Really, at its root, it's about feeling wronged. And then let's look at injustice. That comes from Latin, meaning unfairness. So anger often arises in response to injustice. And a powerful way to engage with your truth is to simply not participate in a battle. Navigating the complex realms of anger, injustice, and personal power really begins with witnessing your circumstances. It's about observing and discerning the reality around you without falling into the traps of blame or judgment. This clarity then paves the way for the next crucial step, feeling your emotions fully. Whether you are engulfed in anger, drowned in disappointment, or feeling completely trapped, it's vital to acknowledge those emotions. Say it out loud, I am furious, or I feel stuck. Be candid with yourself about each emotion you experience. It requires honesty and courage, which can sometimes be overwhelming, but embracing these feelings is absolutely essential. Responding to injustice and anger is about aligning with your truth and uncovering the power within. But if left unchecked, over time, the anger can become personal. The power over structures in the world can twist it, disconnect you from your inner power and self-love. And that internal voice can start to sound like this: I'm too much. I'm not enough. I am fat, ugly, clumsy, dumb, lazy. There's something wrong with me. I'm not as smart as everyone else. I don't belong. I don't matter. My voice doesn't matter. I never get it right. These are the messages that those power over structures want us to believe. Now, let's talk about those power structures. This is something I share with my clients constantly. Choice operates within various power dynamics: power over, power under, power with. Each dynamic reflects a different approach to choice. Power over is about domination, control, and often the belief that there is no choice. Power under is about subordination, assuming you have no choice. Power with is collaborative, respecting everyone's choices. And power within emphasizes personal agency, your intrinsic ability to choose. That's where your empowerment lies. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for navigating relationships and fostering environments where choice and autonomy are respected. We often fall into a reactive nature of power under, which ignores the internal misalignments within power-driven actions. But power within encourages introspection and mindfulness. It calls for a conscious pause, allowing you to breathe and recognize your inner strength. With that awareness, you ensure your response isn't an attack or participation in the ongoing conflict. By sidestepping the battle, you prevent adding fuel to the fire. And when you abstain from engaging in power struggles, you deny those conflicts the energy they need to persist, allowing them to fizzle out. Importantly, your personal empowerment doesn't hinge on the cessation of external battles. My key point here is if you can remain rooted in your power and make autonomous decisions independent of those tension reactions in the body, you'll find you're simply a transducer of emotions, but you truly do hold the power to choose in every moment. The essence of dealing with these circumstances lies in standing firm in your power and articulating your truth clearly. Feel your emotions, embrace them fully, and recognize that the change you seek may not come externally. Focus instead on maintaining a connection with your truth and emotions, empowering your actions while distancing from power-driven influences. Though this approach may not immediately dismantle power structures, it undoubtedly transforms your relationship with them, allowing you to navigate life with authenticity and strength. To be very clear about the importance of owning our power, let's revisit those dynamics. Choice operates within various power dynamics, including power over, power under, power with, and power within. Each dynamic reflects a different approach to choice. Power over, often associated with domination. Power over seeks to control others, frequently instilling the belief that there is no choice. Power under, characterized by subordination. Power under operates under the assumption of having no choice. Power with, collaborative in nature. Power with recognizes and respects the choices of all involved. Power within emphasizes personal agency and the intrinsic ability to choose, underpinning one's sense of empowerment. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for navigating personal and social relationships, as well as for fostering environments where choice and autonomy are respected and encouraged. Now let's go even deeper into the body. To deepen this exploration, it's important to consider the biochemical roots of our emotional responses. My mentorship with the brilliant Sarah Payton has truly highlighted this and proven through my healing work with my clients. Rage, grief, and care circuits in the brain trigger biochemical reactions, often leading to nervous system dysregulation from a young age. When children feel their anger goes unseen, it can evolve into more complex emotions like fear, grief, and panic. Consider the fear circuit, which involves chemicals like benzodiazepines and glutamate. This circuit links fear with addictions to substances like benzodiazepines, alcohol, and ketamine. Emotions such as anxiety, fright, and terror dominate, driven by a longing for safety, underscoring the deep ties between biochemical responses and emotional states. Similarly, the rage circuit involves chemicals like glutamate, along with addictions to opiates, sugar, fat, salt, alcohol, and ketamine. So as you can see, it's all about self-protection, rightfully so. Emotions of irritation, anger, and fury surface here, rooted in longings for protection and resolution. The goal is to pause and learn by experience to bring the care circuit back into the picture, which associates with yummy opiates to support the fire in the house. Understanding these influences helps explain why some emotional responses start as fear or grief, facilitating a transition towards a more empowered, balanced state. By acknowledging and addressing the biochemical roots of our emotions, we can take a transformative step towards aligning with our inner strength, navigating life with authenticity and resilience. Last but not least, let's touch on the spirit. Here's a great example of how I bring clients through an unconscious contract in my holographic readings, where we define the contract and shift into being a self-witness to our past pain. I won't go into detail on the process here, but it's a powerful way to release what's holding you back. So, in closing, anger is messy, not always handled well, but it's starting to look like a gift, a loud nudge saying, life's pulsing, needs exist, and standing up is an option. Maybe it's less about banishing it and more about hearing what it's defending. Having a witness is key to our healing. If you'd like support to see the other side of your anger, please do reach out for a reading. You can book a session for a holographic reading through the link below. Through the use of intuitive psychic gifts, I connect with your spirit guides and deliver a highly detailed blueprint that offers both visual and descriptive insights, empowering you to release what no longer serves you. Feel free to hit reply to schedule or hit the link below